Okay, I'm back. Oh, this bloody little thing here. Just introducing my new little friend, the punch bag. Before I go over it and show you exactly what I got, I did get another thing. It's like this kind of rubber thing, and you inflate it. It's bullshit. I'd recommend people not buying it unless you're a kid. It's only up to here, and it doesn't do anything. Brought new gloves as well. Much better for actually. Practicing. I can, use my phone. I don't have to keep on taking them off and stuff like that. So it's a lot easier now for me to actually, box, run and just generally. Now, I want to say big up first to everybody. Yeah, thank you to my haters. Yeah, thank you to the people that laugh in the chat. Thank you to everybody that doubts me. Thank you to everybody that's saying, Raj, it's a joke. Raj, you're not gonna ever do it. Raj, you're gonna give up in 2 weeks. Raj, you're gonna give up in a month. Because you know what? You guys are energizing me. Every time, yeah, I'm about to give up, yeah. Every time I'm too tired. Every time like, I don't wanna do it today. I just think of your comments, yeah. I think of the laughing. I think of the joking. Then I'm just like, yeah, get up, Raj. And let's do this, yeah. And so big up to yourselves for that, man, because I'm a kind of a weird guy, yeah. And big up to everybody that supports me as well. You know, I love it as well, but I'm a weird type of person. I thrive off of kind of like negative energy. It kind of pushes me to prove people wrong, yeah. And one thing I've learned over the years, and this is to other people as well, the first, couple of weeks or whatever it is can be really difficult. I'm talking it's gonna hurt. No matter what you do. So when I started drawing again after 13 years, I basically had 1 year of misery of me not being able to draw properly. I was almost like in tears sometimes because of how bad I was because I hadn't drawn for such a long time. But I persevered and I got through it. And within a couple of months or a year or so, I was up to the standard I was when I was younger. The same with this year. You've got to persevere through the hard bit. And I'm not saying it's not going to stay hard. But once you got through that, what I call the initial period of like doubt, I call it doubt, you're going to doubt yourself, you will then be able to kind of just get to the next stage. Now for me, I'm going to kind of change things up a bit. I'll try and change the angle of the video so you can see the side bits. And the main thing for me, one other thing is that I learned, really warm up, yeah. Don't just run into it and do it. So I've just done some stretching, a little bit of running back and forth, skipping a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to show you a lot here because it looks ridiculous. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is once I get to a particular weight, I'm around just under 14 now. I weighed myself today. Last week I was 14. I want to get down to 12, which is my ideal weight. And then I'll start when I'm maybe like 13. I'm not so fatty bomb-ish. Then I'll record it. Yeah. Obviously I do press ups and stuff, so that's just what I've just done. That's what I'm a little bit, but it's much better because what happens, your body gets very sore. But one of the things I would say is the most important, is plenty of water. Yeah, plenty of water. If you don't drink water, you're going to be exhausted, and then and also eat something straight off. Well, I do afterwards. I don't eat too much beforehand, then I eat afterwards. Now what I'm going to do is, obviously, my main thing is to kind of like just learn basic techniques at the moment. So what I'll be doing in this video is just kind of like trying to get a better pose. Obviously, if I'm doing something wrong here, stop crying in the chat, dudes. Yeah, this is called Zero to Hero. Yeah, zero. Now remember the title, guys. Zero at the moment to hero. Yeah, and so the point is, I'm at 0 at the moment. So I'm gonna, get to hero at some point. And when I do get to hero, what's gonna happen is 2021 is gonna be exposed season. Don't think because you're gonna start trolling me now and I'm gonna, no. Anybody that's been trolling me after the last 2 or 3 years is internet avatars. And people are gonna say, why internet avatars? Because I'm gonna prove one thing this year. These guys here that have been threatening me, saying they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, chatting shit with my family, saying stuff either on the panel or in the chat that are anonymous, yeah, there's gonna be a reckoning this year. Either, you man up and you meet me and we have a boxing match, or you stay in the chat crying. Either way, I've won. Yeah, because I'm going to prove that this year is the year of exposing internet gangsters. Obviously, Ghost Puddi Darkuno is the first one. Yeah, hopefully he mans up, yeah, and stops being such a fuddu. Even Big Art says to Jack Hani, to Punjabi Hani. Yeah, you know you're not Punjabi or Jack. So what I'm going to start doing is just in this video. Now what I did do is that I at the moment this is only filled up with clothes. Yeah. Now luckily I had a lot of clothing, old clothing in the cellar that I don't wear no more, and so I just filled it up with that. I will get in, I think I might get another bag and fill it up with sand instead, and I want to try and make some structure here that I can hang it, because obviously this isn't good on the wall. Yeah, so this is the problem, it's on a wall. I have checked the structural beams. I think it'll be fine, as long as I don't whack it way too hard in a quick succession. I don't think I'm going to crack anything, hopefully. Hopefully that's not famous last words. So it's actually pretty so I was thinking that clothing would be not hard enough, but it's actually pretty good. Actually, it's not so bad as I thought. And so obviously what I'm going to do is just a 2-2. Yeah, and obviously this is just me doing it slowly at the minute, but what I'm going to do is just do it faster and try and get the technique and stuff. And also what I'll do is another thingy, which will be one, okay. So the other two people that I've definitely lined up throughout the year, it doesn't matter what time of the year, Mr. Singh Fuddu, yeah, Fuddu, you've been running your mouth for 3 years, 3 saal ho gaya hone, banda ban ja hone. I'm gonna meet you. I phoned up Boops, yeah, your so-called cousin, and me and him are gonna drive up to Birmingham, maybe April, May, and we're gonna put the gloves on. Me and you, if you wanna film it, and we're gonna finally get inside the ring, and we're gonna box it out. Because obviously, you made the biggest amount of slander against me and my family in the last couple of days, and on top of that, you've been said that, you know, I actually threatened you and stuff, and, you know, chicken out and all that stuff we did. Other guy is going to be real one, yeah, real one, Fuddu, another one, said that when he meets me, he's going to take my turban off and cut my hair off, like with the clippers, yeah. So I'll meet you as well, yeah, 2 of you, and then 2 Sikhs, and the Sikhs are going to get it as well. Don't worry, no Sikh preference down here. In fact, I'm going to be worse with you, yeah. I'm going to be worse with you, because don't ever think, real one, you Fuddu, that you can say you're gonna meet me and cut my hair off, yeah? I want you to bring the clippers, yeah, and the scissors, and try and do it, yeah? Give me 2 or 3 months, and I promise you, Fuddu, I'll meet you. Don't ever think you can say to a Singh, yeah, you're gonna cut his hair off, yeah? And I'm just gonna stand here. You're gonna have to meet me, Fuddu, and we'll do it. I'll make you famous, boy. Same with Mr. Singh and Ghost. Now, what I'll do is just, I'm just gonna quickly show a bit of my garden a bit before I start, just so you can see what's where. Let me just mute this for a minute. Yeah, so had this silly thing, brought it. I don't recommend people buying it. It's too small. As you can see, it barely comes up to your shoulders, and I'm only like 5'9", 5'10", so it's pretty much useless. Just put it to the side. I'll probably return it. Got something else I've ordered, like one of these kind of ball things that ping back. Hopefully that will be better. Yeah, people was giving me advice about shadow boxing, and actually I think that was probably the best advice I've got, just because it allows me to, like, I've got quite a big space around here, and it's actually totally open. Yeah, as you can see, it's almost the size of a boxing ring, I think. So I can move all the way from here, all the way up to here, back. Yeah, and I could keep on going around. Do you understand? So if I'm kind of like practicing, I can come through. Another pert thing that somebody on, I was watching a video, and they were telling me, they were saying that you should put like a string across, and then what happens, you can kind of dodge. And I don't know exactly what it is, like trying to get yourself to be able to kind of duck and dive and stuff. I need to just check, because obviously I'm still kind of like, you know, in the beginning. Now, one of the other things I do is, you know, my garden's quite big, so I normally run this way, and obviously run back. Now, don't get scared. I know the camera's very close. I realised last time as well. So the other thing I do is just, obviously when I'm running back, come backwards. And so I've got a long guard, and I can go all the way at the back and run round as well if I want to, kind of increase. So what I do normally is go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I do like reps. It lasts around 45 minutes to an hour, depending on depending on how many times I get stopped. And so by my mum and stuff, because she's in the kitchen. And then so yeah, the whole thing, including let's say jogging back and forth, because I do loads of that to get my cardio up, because obviously I'm very unfit even now, still very unfit. It's only been 1 week. Also kind of like obviously I done my thing in the beginning, then I just do rounds on the bag, different techniques and shadow boxing and stuff like that. And so yeah, what I'll do is I'll just set the camera up and I'll just do a bit of boxing on the thingy, and you can see that. Obviously all the haters, keep laughing for those. Keep laughing, just please. The more negative comments I get, yeah, the more it pumps me up. So big up to you guys, man. You're gonna make me into a killer fighting machine. Not killer though, let me just rephrase that. Don't want to kill no one, but if it happens, yeah, manslaughter. I'm only joking. Joking. Okay, I'll get the thingy now. I'm gonna have to try and breathe. I'll start off slowly and then I'll go a little bit faster, and then thingy. So I'm trying to stay back, and people have been telling me how to lean back a bit more so I can swing in. Yeah, so I have to. It's more about kind of trying to get the technique right. There's no point me doing it and I'm keeping it wrong. My legs are 1 foot forward, 1 foot to the side. So swing with the back, go back. And I'm gonna be careful I don't make too much. Don't keep doing anything like so. Do just first warm up. I need to put more clothes in this thingy. So let me just do it two. Is I'm not doing the technique. I can really see I'm not doing the technique right. I'm not standing properly, so let me try and readjust my footing. You can see already I need to fill it up. Let me try and hit here instead. Still more at the top. Okay. I should put some more clothes in it because obviously clothing isn't the best thing, but it's temporary. I'll probably buy 2 bags, actually, one more. I was told sand, which I can understand, or like sawdust. Who told me that? Oh yeah, Dogada! Oh, Dogada! I can't say it too loud. But Dogada told me. Dogada, you know Dogada? Do you know what? Yeah, the freaking camera is just so annoying. Doesn't seem to want to stand still. Okay, let's see if that's okay. So what I'm going to do on this angle, let me just adjust it a bit again. So that hopefully it doesn't move. What I'm going to do here is to do the hook. And let's see if I can do the hook. So obviously I haven't really done it that many times. Like I said, I'm going from 0 to hero. Yeah, so right now I'm at 0. So don't judge too much because it does. Let me just see if hopefully it doesn't shake and move. So like I said, I've got more thing in there. So know if anyone's watching, whether they can tell me where, because I know I need to swing more on my body. I can really feel my body's not pivoting enough, so it should be coming more. So I should, from my understanding, it should be one swing and then all the way the body should be going through. I'm not sure if the yeah, it's not adequate. So I'm hitting it. It's bulging in. That's the problem. Now, last week if I did that, I would have been tired after like 10. So I could already see my cardio going up. Obviously, I'm still a bit tired, but it's not like I can't do no more. So if I wanted to. But one of the things is, drink water. Yeah, so actually let me just check how it is when I'm doing thingy as well, 1, 2, 2. Yeah, so I looked back at the video just quickly, just to see how much I'm swinging. I'm definitely not swinging enough. The other thing is the bag is so weak. Obviously, it's okay for now. Gonna get sand because I need to be able to hit it without it kind of going in so much. Because obviously, it looks like I'm Superman punching it, but in reality, it's clothing in it. So it's gonna kind of think. So I'm gonna try again and see if I can kind of get the technique a bit better. So let me just see. Hopefully swing a bit more. I should just practice swinging first. I should be aiming higher as well, I've realised. I need to start hitting here, not here, that's actually chest height. I need to hit here. Obviously the taller they are. That's why tall people you can't can't do nothing. So let me try and hit the top bit as well. Try and do it. I'll check that later. So I really need to see. Should really start practicing right hook as well. First time I've done that. As you can see, I'm not even really that tired. That's just after 1 week. Gut's still big though. Okay, yeah, so one of the other bits, that advice I got was the shadow box. I didn't really understand the shadow boxing. I'm not gonna lie, I understand it. The reason for it now, because I just practiced for the last couple of days. Obviously, I've not filmed myself doing it, so I have no clue whether I'm doing it right or wrong or whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do it, and like I said, this is 0 to hero. I'm not the hero yet, but I will be. Punty does. Yeah. So what I'll do, I've got a large area here. One good thing for me is that I've always had good visual imagination, like because of my artwork, I have to visualize things in my head, and I can also kind of like visualize things in front of me. So I got a couple of people in front of me whose faces I know that I'm going to try and thingy. So this is more advice I want from people, what I should be doing, how I should be moving. So I'm just going to kind of do it slowly first. So what I was doing is just visualizing someone in front of me. Started trying to punch me, and I just go to the side. Okay, so I'm imagining punches coming at me. I'm trying to block. Oh. I need to move back. Obviously, I've got large space. Don't ask me who it is. Whether I'm moving around or not, I need to kind of like yeah, I just thought the neighbours were looking through the window. I look like a right nut job. So I quickly round it back because I look like a lunatic. I'm not going to lie, but you know, people can advise me exactly how to do it. Obviously, I need to make sure I maintain. One thing I realised that the opponent was moving from there to there in like a millisecond. So I need to be able to kind of make it so that it's much more what I call realistic, because when people are moving, they're not going to kind of suddenly like pop over there. So rather than going do, then going do, you know, obviously it'll be more in the middle. So do you know what? Yeah, I haven't really just did alright. I don't know how to. I don't know if you just do it. I need to start doing uppercuts and stuff like that. Obviously, start with the basics first and then move on. So I'll just do a little bit more. Try and keep the target in one place. Do 2 jabs as well. Keep my face covered. Back a bit. I'll go back into the bag now. So yeah, it's getting dark now. I'm gonna have to wrap up. I think we've been going for over an hour because the thing is, what I do in between the punching, I run up and back and forth to get my cardio up. I have done skipping earlier. I can't skip much. There's a skipping rope here. I'm not gonna say how many I can do, but let's just say I started off with being able to do 1, and now I'm in a double digit. So what I need to do is lose weight, especially the gut. I don't want to go too skinny though, that's the thing. I think going too skinny isn't good either. So yeah, what I'm going to do is just wrap up and just do a couple of 2-2 punches, and maybe some right hooks. Because tell me if I'm doing, I don't know how to do right. I don't want to damage my hand either. Obviously, this is my right drawing hand, so people kind of told me the last thing I need is kind of like, you know, hurting my hand. So I'm just going to kind of finish it off with a couple of 2-2 jabs. Yeah, the glasses are annoying, man. Glasses keep on falling down. Obviously, I'm knackered now. Well, it's been an hour. But last week, I couldn't even do 30 minutes. So 1 week, I've increased it by 25 minutes, 30 minutes. So I kind of see, people told me, how should I do the right? Just keep on. I don't want to do too much. Probably shouldn't do that. Come on, hand full of. Okay, so Mum was telling me I'm making too much noise, but listen, they're making noise as well, man. But that's 2 doors down, they're storing something. Thing is, still daylight. When it gets night time, I think it's a bit more inconvenient. Got good. There's no one. I told Mum there's no one there because there isn't. We have like doctors and, you know, high class people. Shut up, high class people, yeah. Oh God, see now, look, high class people. Didn't used to have for like 25 years. We had like council tenants and the worst kind of neighbours. No offence to those people, but it was a nightmare living with them. First 10 years was great. We had a family next door. I think there used to be a Jamaican. I don't know if they're Jamaican. They were black. I don't know. You know, you can't tell the difference between Asians. I can't tell the difference between black people. Well, I know they were black. They were good friends. We used to play together and stuff. I used to go in their house. They used to come to our house, and then they left, and it turned into a right shit show afterwards. And oh yeah, I didn't run them out. Yeah, before everyone says, "Raj, you racist! You run the black family out of the area." No, they went somewhere better. Yeah, the area started getting rough. Now it's a really great area because of the Olympics down the road. Like I said, I need to start losing the weight. I'm gonna start. I don't want to diet because dieting is useless in my opinion, in the sense that I can lose the weight through dieting. I've done it so many times, but it always comes back within a couple of months or a year. What I need to do is to be able to figure out to eat, eat good food, and then what it is to train it off and build it into maybe muscle, or just kind of like use the energy up. Yeah. Like I said, yeah, 21 is expo season. Puddidas, conjures, fuddles, and stop saying Raj, you're sharing it, you're swearing in your mother's house. It's my house, America. Yeah, me and my brother own it. I paid the mortgage as well with my dad, my sisters, my brothers. So I can do what I want. I'm not 12 years old, Puddida. Obviously I don't swear in front of my mum. Just do it here and wherever and when I need to. The other thing is, to all these internet gangsters, the time has come this year. Dinsal, most of you, I've kind of calculated the people that I'm going to meet this year on how long they've been talking, the severity of what they've been saying, and how much of a pussy they are. And so far I've found a couple, and all of you are going to be shown up in a lot of ways. If you meet me, yeah, at least you're a man and you turned up, and you know, we'll box it out. If you don't meet me, you're doing your own best. You've embarrassed yourself that you can't meet this fat little sake. after you've been threatening me for 2-3 years. Obviously, I got my 3 victims already free. There's actually 4, yeah, so far. But there's 3 that, you know, definitely have threatened violence on me and stuff like that, and gone way past. Number 1, goes Fuddi da Kuna. You've been writing, you're going to slap my sister up, slap my mother up. You're going to send people to my house. You're going to send people to my house. Let me tell you something, my dad was a carpenter, and this is a rusty saw. We got saws and hammers all over the house, yeah? Let me just say that, wrenches, freaking you name it, yeah? Crossbar, I don't even know what it is, man. There's so much weaponry here. And so anyone comes to my house, man, they're leaving in a body bag. It's simple as that. I'll wrap them up in this, in here, then I'll use it as a punch bag. Come on, I'll put it up. Yeah, that's where their head will be. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, yeah, I'm not going violent. I'm just saying I want to defend myself. I'm sick and tired of people thinking, oh, Raj, never going to defend you. No, I'll defend my house with my life. Yeah, and obviously your life. Not violent. Yeah. So like I said, Fuddu, yeah, to Punjabi hani, to Jat hani, yeah, yeah, to Fuddu haga, yeah, you know that, Fuddi da, yeah. 3 saal ho gaya, yeah, bonki janda kutta mango, and then what happened? Basically, he's barking like a dog. And he doesn't do enough threatening free. You said that when I go to Speaker's Corner, they're going to do a Jedi on me. What a Fuddu you are. Why don't you do a Jedi on me? Why don't you come Kalla, yeah, and try and run me around the park? Yeah? Stop sending your boyfriends everywhere. Oh, my boyfriends, they're going to come to your house. They're going to come with a little gay flag. All right, come outside. Come on, man. You're a Fuddu. If you're going to do it, yeah, Fuddu, just do it man to man, no mask, yeah, 3 months. Whatever amount of thing you will live stream, you get money for charity and stuff, yeah? Stop being a puddy down or pussy hole for your whole life. You've been threatening for 3 years now, yeah? Made the most amount of slander about my family. I'm gonna break your freaking neck, yeah? When I hit your nose, yeah, it's gonna be freaking bang, 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 yeah? And you know what? For good measure, I'm gonna deafen you as well. In your freaking ear, in your blood. Yeah, and for good measure, the other side as well. And then back again. Yeah. So make it happen. Sorry, just move. Yeah, make it happen. Other 2, Faz, I would love to fight you, man, but I've heard you're a 4'0" and you're can't even grow a beard. So, and you're on coke. Other 2 are Sikhs, or so-called Sikhs. Mr. Singh, like I said before, a lot of slander, a lot of bullshit, and Bobs will arrange it. Just turn up, because I'll be in Birmingham in a couple of months, and we're gonna talk with our fists. Yeah. 3rd, or the 4th, is going to be who? A real one. And I'll meet you, and the criteria is this, Fuddu. You must meet me, yeah, with the clippers that you said you're going to bring to shave my head off, yeah, shave my hair off, pair of scissors, and what we'll do, yeah, if I lose, you do what you're going to do, yeah, but I'm not going to lose. I'm going to break your dund. I'm going to bust your face up for saying that. Yeah, don't you ever think that you can go up to a Sikh. Doesn't matter if you think he's a Fuddu. Doesn't matter if you think that he can't fight. That you're gonna come up to him and you're gonna shave his hair off in public. Yeah, Maseng Haga. Yeah, the one weakness I've always had is physical. Yeah, but trust me, I can take a punch. I know that. And also I've got to figure out defense and stuff as well. But I know I can take a punch, and I used to just put my arms up. Yeah. So I know it's kind of a natural reaction for me to go, yeah, because I've done it before. So like I said, 2021 Expo season, I'm going to make all of you famous. All of you Padidas. Aja! Aja! Yeah? Come on. Come on. Be a bunda. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Anyway. I'm gonna make you famous. Anyway, guys, I'm off. They're going to eat something and chill out for a bit. Take care.